My mother, who's a wonderful person, super, super loving, supportive individual. When we were speaking, she said, "So what's your number?" Just like that tone. I'm like, it's kind of direct. And she's like, "No, you need to know your number." And that's when I kind of had this aha, like, ooh, I don't really know my numbers very well. I couldn't articulate it. I couldn't have told you at that time what EBITDA meant. Okay. So when we think about journey, I laugh about that right now because I really kind of stepped forward. And I have a phrase, sometimes people sit down when they're stressed and pressured or challenged, and some people step up. If you're the kind of person that steps up into a challenge and you like to win, and you're used to winning, or you've had a lot of success or accomplishments, like what I think franchising represents, and I have a really simple term for it, is kind of like business between the bumpers. You've got this corporate kind of world that a lot of us come from, and then you've got this entrepreneurial world where people, and I bet people that have, I'm working on that project for the last 20 years, I've met those people too. So in between that, in my experience, is the franchise opportunity. And you're right, these are known concepts with known systems. And I look at the leadership teams like, oh my gosh, these franchisors, they're impressive people. Like they have MBAs and they just have this amazing background. And so you're surrounding yourself with great leadership at the franchisor level. When you look left and right, I can recall some of my favorite business colleagues were some of our fellow franchisees. Um, and I just kind of aligned myself with the winners, with the people that were really growing and pushing their education, their background, their professional background. Our paths probably would not have crossed in some cases, and they were just kind and generous. And then I took great pride in, hey, Anne Marie, how is it that you're beating my numbers? Like, seriously? I mean, who doesn't like that, right? Like, I'm going to beat an MBA from Duke, really?